Hey guys, Steve here from Scotch and Things, and just got an email from Glock, and I think everybody knows what's going on. They've got tomorrow. I'm going to my local range and going to be shooting their new release. And I know there was some speculation if it was going to be a single stack 40. Who knows? If the 44 was going to be coming out. A lot of guys said it's going to be the Gen 5. No one really knew. Then some pictures started showing up, but they didn't really, they could have been photoshopped. Well, the email I got, I don't know if this is, supposed to be out there, but I think everybody knows. It is the Gen 5. They're releasing the Gen 5 19 and 17, which is basically the M model, which the FBI got last year in some police departments. I think everybody knows what all those involve, and ambidextrous controls, flared magwell, no finger grooves, which never bothered me, and I know some people hate, but they never bothered me. They fit my hand, so whatever. Am I going to get one? Probably, because I'm a Glock target, and I love everything Glock. This is how smart Glock is. Earlier this summer, people have been banging on Glock for releasing this stuff forever. So what they do earlier this summer, they released the summer specials, and the Gen 4s in the 19 and I think 17 for the C model, and they put front serrations on those, and people are freaking out. And then they released some colors again. Let me show you what I bought. My 26 in OD green. And these were released earlier this summer, and now what are they doing? August 30th, they're releasing the Gen 5. So that is how smart Glock is. People have been wanting these. Some people do, some people don't. So what do? They release the summer specials, and they know the people with the money, and maybe people who don't have the money and are just bad with their finances, but they're going to buy those. And now what do? 2 months later, they release the Gen 5. So what are people going to do? They're going to buy those too. But that's the thing with Glock. People collect them. They want every iteration that they can get. There's guys that have, I think I have a lot of Glocks, but I only have 2, and my brother's got 2. So, but, do I want the rest? Do I want one with front serrations? When I was picking up I've got a 19. I've got a Gen 3 19 that I absolutely love. My brother's got a Gen 4 in gray. Do I want a gray gun? I do. Do I want one with front serrations? Yeah, just because it's different. Am I going to sell my Gen 3? Absolutely not. I didn't have a 26. I've got a 43 that I carried every day. But 2 weeks ago I picked up the 26 because, I wanted it. Did I need it? Because I could carry the 19 or the 43, but no. Just something different and fits in my 19 holster, but I got it because I wanted it. Also, I picked up a 34. I had earlier picked up a Canik TP9 SFX, which was a great gun. But the more I shot it, it just didn't, it shot great. The trigger was great. Everything about the gun was great. I started seeing some wear that, I didn't really care for, and it wasn't a Glock. Is the Glock 34 trigger as good? Probably not, but I'm used to the Glock trigger. I like the stock Glock trigger, even though this is supposed to be on the 34, their competition trigger. Glock triggers don't bother me. So I sold the Canik and picked up the 34. So now really my only outlier is a 1911. And if Glock makes one of those, I'll probably buy that too. But that's why Glock is, people bag on them for not being innovative. Well, guess what? How they're innovative when they come out with just little changes every once in a while and people rush out to buy them. They put front serrations on a gun. Bingo. They added the OD colors this summer that you could get, and the compensated models again. They rush out and get those. And now what do? 2 months later? Bam, Gen 5 comes out. So guess what? People are going to run out and buy those too. So, and are they going to get rid of their other Glocks? Most people aren't. Like I said, most people collect these things, and that's why Glock is so big. It's a following. So, I'll get one. Probably not right away because like I said, in the last couple of weeks I've gotten two new handguns. So the wife probably wouldn't be too crazy about that, but they're on my radar. So, I'd like to get a C model. I'd like to get the front serrations just to have. and the Gen 5. So, I was looking at, I haven't got a 17 yet. I kept putting it off, and I was going to get a Gen 4 17. I'll probably just wait and get the Gen 5, see how it feels in my hands. I've fired old Gen 2 guns, and they were great, but like I said, it doesn't bother me either way if they've got finger grooves or not. So look for a 17M, or I'm sorry, a Gen 5 17 coming soon. So talk to you guys later. Bye.